What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. So today we are featuring Superbwigs hair company. So I received a 360 wig from them. Along with the wig, they did give me a wig cap and some adjustable straps to attach to the wig if I needed to. But this particular 360 wig is pre-plucked and it is pre-sewn with a 360 lace frontal. And then they just sew the bundles on there. Because it is a 360 wig, of course I have more parting room than a regular lace front wig, but on this particular wig they gave us more wefts at the crown so that the wig will look more fuller. The texture that we're working with today is a loose wave texture, and I got the wig in 18 inches. I'm just showing you guys the inside construction, showing that you do get adjustable straps in the back along with a comb, and as you can see it's lace in the back, wefts in the crown area, and then in the front you have your frontal, which goes around to a 360, and then they have the little tabs right there where you can attach the adjustable straps, but I'm not really a fan. I didn't put that on, but this is after I plucked the wig to my liking. It was pre-plucked as I stated before, but I just wanted a little bit more. Bleached the knots, which were, if I'm not mistaken, already pre-bleached, and I'm just going to apply this wig with my handy dandy got to be glue. This is my go-to install method. If you want to see more videos on this, I have plenty. Just search Lexus Hair wig install or Lexus Hair got to be glued install to see more tutorials on me installing my wigs with got to be glued. But I'm just showing you guys, once it gets kind of sticky and your finger starts getting stuck to your forehead, that's when you want to start actually laying the lace and pushing the lace down into the got to be. I'm not really going to talk through the install process because it's pretty self-explanatory, and like I said, if you guys want a more in-depth tutorial, just search those terms that I told you guys to search on YouTube. Now for the actual wig, just like any wig, it's always going to look more natural when you add some baby hairs or if you plucked like crazy. Some people are scared to pluck a lot, so to shy away from plucking so much, you can add baby hairs, which will make it look a lot more natural and like you have a sew-in and not a wig on. Now I just wanted to drop a couple facts for you guys. Personally, before a just regular frontal wig, I do prefer 360s because 360s do have, like I mentioned, the lace in the back, which makes it easier for you to style the hair in updos and stuff like that. So I'm really a fan of that. But then also for a 360 wig, you do receive more parting space. So for a normal, let's say, frontal wig from some hair companies, because they don't give you all the lace on the sides, you'll get like 4.5 maybe at the most for your parting space in the front, and then like 2 inches in the back. So I'm really a fan, and you guys will just see how I decide to style it. And as far as the loose wave texture goes, I really do like this texture for the style that I was going for. You guys will see the style that I was going for was kind of like mimicking a style that I used to do on my natural hair when it was just blown out and I was tired of it. So this loose wave texture just matched the look for me. Like it did it for me. So now that we have our wig fully installed, I just wanted to show you guys really quick what the loose wave texture was looking like, and actually the parting space too, because it just looks like scalp to me. This is the loose wave texture, kind of like brushed out a little bit because I wanted it to be more fluffy, and this was before I decided I actually was going to wear it up instead of down. But now I'm just going to start adding my baby hairs just to, get the finishing touches on the wig before I start actually doing my bun. Just really quick for the people who may have a question about what foam I am using. I am using the Nairobi styling foam. You can get this from like your local beauty supply store. I really wasn't even gonna keep this in here, but y'all like seeing me install my wigs and do. I mean, even though I've done it a couple times, well, more than a couple times on my channel, my techniques do differ depending on how I'm feeling that day, and so do the baby hairs that I do. So I like to just show you guys the process because this may be baby hairs on a wig. I've done this before, but may not have been this method or this particular look. So just enjoy me swooping the baby hairs. So because this is loose wave hair, it doesn't really take much to maintain. You can always go through blow dry and straighten loose wave hair if you want to, or you can go ahead and just spray some water on it, run your fingers through it, or brush it out. Either way, the hair will start to look more maintained. So if you're a low maintenance type of girl, loose wave is definitely the texture for you. It doesn't take a lot of work at all. So I did begin to kind of like brush the hair back just to see what it would look like, as far as the hairline goes in a ponytail. And then you'll see me start kind of like messing with the back. So in the back, I'm just gonna start like tightening the straps so that when I pull the hair up, the back does not flip up. Normally, if it's not a 360 wig, I will leave the back loose because my kitchen area is like so not tender, but it's like very sensitive. So I don't usually tighten it, but for the sake of the video and then also for 360 wigs, like I said, I do tighten it up, and I just pull out like a couple hairs in the back and make those like the little hairs that are going to stick out. And you'll see me start to kind of cut these hairs and trim them a little bit so that they look a little more natural. Spray some water on there and like kind of run my finger through them, and they'll start looking kind of like, you know, some just like curly cues in the back. And I'm just showing you guys, this is without customizing the back because I was sort of in a rush, but just pulling out those little hairs makes it look better in my opinion. And like I said, cutting them down, you can leave them long if you want to. It's really up to you, it's preference, but this is the way that I like to do them before I decide to put my hair up into a ponytail. Like, I don't want you to just see a big old wig in the back when I pull up my hair, you know what I'm saying? I want you to be like, hold on, do a double take and be like, oh, okay. So once I pretty much got the back how I wanted it, I did proceed to put the hair up in a ponytail, and I thought I was just gonna wear it into a ponytail, and then I ended up making it into a bun. And as I pulled it up, I just pulled those little hairs back out, and then later on you'll see me kind of like define them a little bit, but this is just the ponytail process. If I had some 1B or 1 braid in here, I definitely would have kept the ponytail back here and just made me like a long braided ponytail. That's basically how people do that when they don't have their natural hair out. But I didn't like how short the ponytail was, so that's when I put the ponytail to like more so the top of the head and created like a bun. So I just took like my little frilly scrunchie, wrapped it around the base of the ponytail twice, and made that like my quote unquote sock, like how we used to do when we were younger, and make like somewhat of a sock bun and just fold everything forward, and do it that way. Like, I was a fan, and it reminded me of how I used to do my bun on my natural hair, which is the one that's shown in the thumbnail. So um yeah, like, I don't know, I'm just really a fan. I love this. It's very easy to deal with, low maintenance hairstyle and wig. So I will leave all the specs and everything in the description box. Let me know what you guys think about this wig. I think it's pretty decent. But shop Superbwigs. And yeah, I love you guys. I will see you guys in the next one, and make sure you guys subscribe. Laters.